Okay, let's solve second part of homework for week 2. So what do we have here? We need to determine the area for the triangle. The area for the triangle is equal half of base times height. If this is my triangle, this is my base, this is my height. So it's going to be half of base by height. So what do we have? Our base is 24 and height is 20. 24 and 20. So base is 24 and height is 20. So the area is equal half of 20 times 24. Okay, let me reduce this one by 2, and it's going to be 12 times 2 is 24, 240. What do we have there? What measurements we have? Centimeter, because it's given centimeters. So centimeters times centimeters, it's going to be centimeter squared. And we said, how much? 240. Okay. 240 centimeters squared. Nice work. Moving to next one. What is this here? Determine the area and the perimeter of the quadrilateral, and we need to note that figures is not drawn to scale. All right, so in this case we have the area is going to be equal length times height. So the length is 4, height is 25. So 4 times 25, it's going to be 100. And obviously, since I have centimeter times centimeters, we are going to have centimeters squared. Okay? Wondering what is wrong with this, because we solved it correct. Here is the problem. We have 4 meters but 25 centimeters. So we are going to convert 4 meters into centimeter. So 1 meter is 100 centimeters, which means 4 meters. It's going to be 400 centimeters. Okay? That was the problem. I didn't pay attention. Okay, we will fix it now. So, and we have 400 times 25. 4 times 25 is 100, and 2 zeros, so 400. We will attach to it. All we have to do, add 2 more zeros. And we should be fine. There we go. We are indeed fine. Okay. Question number, we have here also perimeter. Perimeter is a sum of all sides. So what do we have? One side is 4 meters, the other one is 31. So 4 meters, we said it's 400 centimeters. 400 plus 31. Okay. 400 plus 31, it's going to be 431. And since we have another 2 sides, I'm just going to multiply by 2. 2, 6, and 8. 862. But this is going to be simply centimeter, because we don't multiply centimeter by centimeters. How much it was? 862. Okay. Let me see. 862, and here it's going to be simply centimeters, because we don't take length multiply by width. All we did, just add all 4 sides, or we just add 1 length, 1 width, and then multiply by 2 to cover other length and width. Okay, but we did not multiply centimeter by centimeter, therefore it's going to be only centimeter. Okay, next. Question number 3. So what is the length of a known side? All right, what do we have? 5 yards, 12 yards. Let's solve it. 5 and 12. What is interesting here? We have right triangle. And at this point, we are going to use Pythagorean theorem. Since this is hypotenuse, okay. Here we have leg 1 and leg 2. So hypotenuse squared is equal leg 1 squared plus leg 2 squared. Why we can apply? It's a Pythagorean theorem because we are dealing with triangle with the right angle. So from here, hypotenuse is going to be equal square root leg 1 squared plus leg 2 squared. Okay, so we have 5 squared plus 12 squared, and this is going to be 5 squared 25, 12 squared 144, and we are getting how much? 169. I believe 13 comes out. I believe it's 13. Okay. So the side is equal 13. Yeah, not 14. Let me fix it. 13, and measurement is gonna be only centimeter. Oh, no, we have yard, right? Okay, then yard. Okay. Checking the answer. Good job. Next, perimeter. When we have perimeter, all we have to do add, and it's going to be yard, obviously. So we know that one side is 13, and then 12, and then 5. 13 plus 12 is 25, plus 5 is 20. 25 and 5, 30. Good job. And lastly, we need to find the area of triangle. So it's a 1/2 of base, which is 5, and times height, which is 12. So half of base times height. 5 times 12, it's going to be 60, divided by 2 is 30. 30, and since this is area, it's going to be yard squared. Question number 4. We need to find the volume. So to find the volume, we need to take length times width times height. So length is 10 centimeters, width is 4 centimeters. Now I'm paying attention, so measurement would be the same. And height is 1. So length times width times height. It's going to be 10 times 4 times 1. It's going to be 40. And because centimeters times centimeters times centimeters, volume is going to be centimeter cubed. Fantastic. Next, surface. Surface we're going to do this way. Ten, 4, 1. Surface meaning I'm going to find the area of this one, the one in the back, this one, okay, and then with the green color this side, area of this side, and then on this side, and the one that is going to be, let me see if I can get, okay, this one. So 6 sides, and here also bottom. right? All right, let's get going. So first side, this one. And there are two of them, right? Once I find it, I will multiply by 2. So it's going to be 10 times 1, right? 10, this is piece 1, let's say. 10 times 1. It's going to be 10, but there are two sides. Let me clean because it's going to be confusing anyway. Because we have two of them, so I'm taking 10, multiplying by 2. So this side is 20 centimeters squared. Now on the side, these ones. What do we have? 4 and half is 1. 4. And since we have two of them, this is the second piece. So we multiply by 2 and get 8. So 1 is 20, 1 is 8. And lastly, we have a horizontal surface, rectangle, where we need to calculate. What do we have? This length is going to be 10 and this width is going to be 4. So we are doing 10 times 4. It's going to be 40. And since we have two of them, top and bottom, 40 times 2, it's going to be 80. So to find surface, we are going to add 20 plus 8 and plus 80. Those are our surfaces. So it's going to be 28, right? And plus 80, it's going to be 108. Okay, let's write down. So the surface is going to be 108. 108, and it's going to be square only because we are getting only the area and there's no volume. Good job. Question number 5. We have cylinder. Okay, volume is equal always for any the object or any geometrical figure, to be precise. You take the area of the bottom and multiply by height. Okay, since what do we have? 4-inch and 14-inch. Okay, let me draw it. So 4 and 14, let me check. Radius is 4 and height is 14. Okay, so this radius from here to here is 4 and this is 14. So we need to find the area. Volume is equal area times height. So the area for the circle is equal pi r squared, right? Pi is 3.14 times r, radius is 4 squared, it's going to be 4 squared, which is 16. So let me multiply 3.14 times 16, and that's going to be 50.24. And then for volume, 50.24, I am multiplying by 14. And that's going to be 703.36. Okay. 703.36. And since it's volume, it's going to be cubed. Checking. Good job. And next one, we need to find the surface. So first we need to find the surface. What do we have? We have the surface area of surface, that is equal to pi r h plus 2 pi r squared. Okay, so where r is the length of the radius Here it is, highlighting. And h is the height of the cylinder. Okay, so let's write down it's equal 2 times pi is 3.14, radius is 4. Okay, and h is going to be 14, and plus 2 times. Why is it 2 times? Because we have this circle here and this circle here, right? And plus this piece is gonna be this one. Okay, and it's all around. So if I make this line like this, and so it's all around. Okay, so from here, what do we have? 2 times 3.14 times r squared, meaning 4 squared. And we are getting, let me see how much is this one. 2 times 3.14, it's going to be 6.28. 6.28, and then times 14 times 4 is 1656 times 56, and we are getting 351.68. And then this part is going to be 6.28 times 16, and we are getting 100.48. Now if we add to each other, plus 351.68, we are getting 452.16, and this is going to be our area of our surface, 452.16. Okay, and surface, because it's a surface, it's going to be inch squared. And we are getting fantastic result. Question number 6. This was 5, right? Yeah, moving to 6. Finally. Okay. So, what we are going to have here, this is a cone, obviously. We need to find the volume. Okay? How we're going to solve the volume for this case? The volume for the cone, this is the radius, and here we have the height. Let me see how much we have. 7 and 10. This is 7, this is 10. Okay, the volume is equal 1/3 pi r squared times h. So pi r squared, this is the area of this circle, and times h, this is this height. Now why 1/3? Very easy, because if we have, let's say, cylinder, you are going to fit, let me see, practically 3 cones in there, and then this one. So this is 1 cone, this is 2 cones, and here we're going to get the 3rd cone. Okay, that's why 1/3, because pi r squared times h, That's a volume for the cylinder. So for cone, it's going to be 1/3. Okay, let's solve it. Volume is going to be equal 1/3 of 3.14 times radius 7 squared. I'll put twice 7 times 7. And h height is 10. Okay, there is nothing to divide, so we are going to go through entire math, which is going to be 3.14 times 7 times 7 times 49, and then times 10. I'm getting 1538.6 divided by 3. And this is going to be, if we divide by 3, we are getting 512. Let me see how many decimal notation they need here. I think it's 2 decimals. It's gonna get 87. 512, 87. Wow. 512.87. Since it's volume, we are going to get centimeter cube. Well done. And next, we are going to do surface. Okay? How are we gonna figure out the surface? Let me show you. I can clean this. So the formula for surface, it's gonna be area for surface, it's gonna be pi r squared plus pi r square root r squared plus h squared. Okay, it's a surface area. R is a radius, h is a height. Okay, let's do it. This is the formula for surface for cone. So pi is 3.14 times r squared is going to be 49, right? Plus 3.14 times 7 times r squared, it's going to be 7 squared, and plus h squared, it's going to be 10 squared. So we have, since this is multiplication, I can multiply with no problem. 3.14 times 49. This is going to be, this piece, 153.86. And then plus, let me multiply this piece, 3.14 times 7. This is going to be 21.98, and multiplying by, so what do we have here? Square root, 7 squared 49, and plus 100. 149. How much is going to be square root of 149? Let me see. 149, and if we take square root, it's 12.20, I think. Yeah, 12.20. 21, even. 12.21. Okay, so 12.21, I am multiplying by 21.98, and this is going to be this piece, and this is this piece here. So this is going to be 268.3 and plus 153.86 plus 153.86, and the answer is going to be 422.16. Okay. 422.16, and here is gonna be centimeter square because it's not a volume, it's an area. Okay, some miscalculation in there. Let's go over one more time. It's not a big deal. Sometimes calculator is creating a mess. So the formula pi r squared plus pi r and square root r squared, pi r and square root r squared plus h squared. Let's double check. So 300 for you. You also can check on your own. 3.14 times 49 because it's 7 squared. 153.86. Okay, we are good there. All right. Next, checking 3.14 times 7 is 21.98. Very good. Now here 49 plus 10 squared, which is 100. So 149, and I am taking square root 12.21. Okay, 12.21 I am multiplying by 21.98. I get 268.30, and then I need to add 153.86. 422.16. I don't understand what else it could be the problem. And it's going to be centimeter squared. Wait a minute. Yeah. I'm going to check it again. Sixteen verse 37. It's I guess it's a rounding issues. Okay. There are in multiplication some rounding issues. Okay. At least you know how to solve it. I'm going to move on. I'm not going to get stuck on this solving again. It's somewhere they round it, not the way we did round it. But if you see something like this on your homework, let me know. I'll give you credit, okay? Moving to question number 7. Okay, we are going to find out the volume of sphere. What is the formula for volume of sphere? The formula for volume of sphere is 4 over 3 pi r cubed. So all we need is radius. How much is our radius? 12, okay? If radius is 12, then, diameter is 12, because we have here, considering this is radius, sphere, use your imagination, this is supposed to be sphere, and if this length, this is our diameter. If it is 12, that means radius will be 6, okay? So we are getting volume is equal 4 over 3 times 3.14 and times 6 cubed. So from here we have 4 times 3.14 times 6 times 6 times 6, 6 cubed. Why I'm doing this way? Because I might reduce it, 3 and 6, 1 and 2. Okay, and the result is going to be, so 4 times 3.14 times 2, and then times 6 times 6 is 36, and the result is going to be 904 and 32. Okay, this is what 904 point 32. Okay, good job. All right, moving to next question. We still need to calculate the surface area. Okay, what's the formula we are going to use here? So the formula is going to be the following. We are going to use S surface area. It's going to be equal 4 pi r squared. This is going to be the surface area, and r is the radius, which is 6. All right, let's do it. 4 times 3.14 and times 36. 6 squared is 36, right? So I'm going to punch numbers on calculator to get it done faster. Times 3.14 and then times 36. And 452.16. Since this is area, it's going to be squared, whatever measurement it has. So it's going to be 452.16, and the measurement is centimeters squared, because it's an area. There we go. Let's check. Okay, we are good. Moving to question number 8. So what we need to find the volume of a square-based pyramid. How we are going to find the square-based pyramid? Let me write down the formula. Volume for square-based pyramid, it's going to be 1/3 S squared times H. Okay, why we have S squared? Because it is the bottom is square. Okay, let me make small, and it's gonna go like this. Okay, square-based pyramid, and the bottom is what's the size? It's gonna be 2, and height is 3. Okay, here the height is 3, and the side is 2. So this H is going to be 2, and it's going to be 2 squared, right? Because the area, it's going to be 2 squared. So we are going to have 3 times 4 times 2, right? So it's going to be 8 over 3, right? Yeah. Eight divided by 3, we are going to get 2.66. Let me see. So 2.67, I'm going to round it, and it's going to be cubic centimeters. I guess I need to round it up, or what? Simplify your answer. I don't know what they mean, simplify. Let me put 3. Maybe they mean rounding. Let's try second attempt like that. No. Okay, let's go back and do it again. Let's see what is wrong. So we have here what? 2 centimeters and 3 centimeters height. Is it what I had? Ah, 3. No wondering. 3. So here it's gonna be also 3. This 3 and 3 is gone, then it's gonna be 4. Okay. So all right, we are good. So